26 laps, fuel saver with a pit stop. So we're gonna go in. Use a pretty long gear ratio so we can put a little more throttle into it than normal.
Green flag.
And we got a horrendous start. Tires just did not want to grip up from the
Left side.
onset.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
See, I'm being a little bit more genuinely than I would if I was a top split driver. Top split drivers they'll go for every single hole possible. They treat it like a single player race. Like, see, if I was a top split driver, I would gone for that shot. So there's 1 of 17. Let's just hope we don't get 17. So we got to make sure that we watch our fuel numbers. So like you said, we need to do 4 liters of fuel per lap, which we've almost already done 6, but we did also have to soak it. So we're going to start saving from now. Especially if we can get this draft in our favor. Got to let off here, and you brake a little bit later. Broke a little bit too late. Didn't change my tire pressures, which, yeah, it did as soon as I got out of the car. Alrighty, so we need don't need to be down into the 45s just yet. So we're probably going to lose a bunch of position here at the beginning of the race. A bunch of time, I should say. We're going to try not to lose as much time as possible.
Sideways, sideways, sideways. Right out sideways. That's the box stops.
Thanks for the follow there, sir. Right now we're just being very smooth with our inputs. So if those guys are able to save as much fuel as we are doing that, that's good. You know, they beat me. But what you'll probably see is most of those guys will probably have to come in and do the oh, we got one on the wall. We didn't save enough on that lap. It looks like we saved. No, we saved just at 4, so that's good. so we can get it down to 42 point whatever. Will be good. Not really racing anybody on track right now. Like I said earlier, 2 weeks time we'll have Phillip Island, and it's the fuel saver that we did last time, and we started to perfect that pretty well. He needs to put on the front brakes there, sir. Adjust your tire pressures. As y'all can see, I just saved a whole bunch of fuel doing that. I didn't really lose a whole lot of time.
Left side. Clear.
Wow. Was
Hey,
not
come on,
expecting
man, go
that.
get it.
Ooh, he got really close to that wall. Eventually I'll be there. Not just yet. Wow, they're dropping like flies out here, guys. Now with this fuel saving strategy, I have to be careful with my braking points. And that slowdown penalty. I mean, granted, the slowdown penalty right there is about the same as a regular. It would be like me doing that. Fuel saving even more. Not saving exactly as much as I'd like to, but still turning in way late for this corner. I'm not losing Carter here, and I'm not getting overtaken, so that's good. Steven Varga. I think we're all on the same, either we're on the same or they're just that slow, and I mean, that's the only two possibilities. But Jordan Ross and Jaden Burt, I'm about as fast as those guys, but I think it's because I'm fuel saving is the reason why they well, between that and also my mistakes, I'm really not driving very hard right now. Just kind of, you know, on a Sunday drive, really. Mountain Dew here. Got my racetrack here. They're already coming in, so they are not fuel saving.
20 laps to go, and time 5. Nice smooth, hot rod, that's second place ahead of you.
They are not fuel saving whatsoever. They're just going as hard as they can for 25 laps. I'm not sure who else is going to do that strategy, but no, I'm not. Your fuel is measured by your throttle input. So if I had somebody to draft and there was like nobody behind me, I would just sit there and I would be about half throttle all the way down the straightaway. What I'm doing is taking these places where you're half throttle, turning it into a no throttle zone, and then just carrying the speed. So what I'd like to do is get that half a lap back. Fuel saving a little bit more than what I'm already doing. I'd like to get to lap 14, which right now it's looking about 12 and a half, which is not good enough.
How's your time, brother? Go get him.
So I need to save about a half a lap of fuel. You'll see Steven pull up to me. He's not necessarily catching me per se. Yeah, he caught about half a second this lap. But I'm not sure if he's fuel saving or not. So I managed to get that 0.5 to a 0.87. Looks like I was able to save a little bit of a lap there. And look, if Steven goes for the pass, then so be it. I'm gonna let him have it.
But just start keeping an eye on that fuel pressure light for me.
We got 18 laps to go. Haven't really saved as much as we need to. Shit.
On your left. Still there. Clear.
I never really want to get past, but I think this is an okay time to be passed. Didn't really save as much as I'd like to there either. Wanted to save a little bit more than that, and that straightaway following them. I have a feeling that he may be fuel saving also. Let off the gas just a little too early there. That was not how I wanted to keep that position. I guess it works. Now what I need to do is make sure that when I go for the pit stop, I'll need to make sure that I actually have enough fuel to make it down the lane. I didn't really save a whole lot there, did I?
Going. Go one more. One more. Leader pit road.
So I'm not sure if Varga's fuel saving or not. I've got to extend this lap out. Might be focusing so much on fuel saving that I've probably have lost more time than I've gained. But Jordan Berg, or Jaden Borg, does have to do another pit stop, and I have to make another pit stop. I think everybody's got to do a pit stop. for it.
Goodbye.
This could make or break my race. And it's probably broken it. Because I only needed to do 12 laps, that's right. No, it's perfectly necessary. When this is the only race you do all week, and you're not really racing for anything, why not? No, it's going to start... It'll start cutting out... later on. All right.
Wiggle it around, baby. Do what you can. Put your clutch in, whatever you gotta do.
I made it. No, we've probably lost a lot of time, but we can easily make all that time back up, because now all I've got to do see, with 12 laps, that's what I can do, you know,
Left side.
with a standard fuel save. I don't have to make another pit stop. As long as I can drive a little bit harder this time around, but like all I really got to do is just fuel save for a second. See, I've only lost 2 seconds over Steven Varga. After doing all that, he was right ahead of me by about a second and a half. I've only lost 2 seconds off of him. So. And there's a couple of guys who were up front now who took a very, very short pit stop. Now they're going to have to take a really long pit stop. So I spent about 50 seconds in the pit lane. But I do know Steven's going to try making it to the end, along with me. I don't think anybody else stayed out as long as me and Steven did.
Left side. Clear.
Now Jason's going into pits. He must be taking a second stop. That's what he probably did. He stopped about lap 9 or so, filled up.
In the middle of the track.
What do we got here? See the white car moving slowly here on the inside. See, I've already caught that second, or one of the seconds that I lost on Steven. I've already caught it on him. I still have, according to iRacing, a lap and a half more fuel than what I need to actually finish the race. Now that's based off, you know, my last 5 laps average, which 2 of those laps I was doing some heavy fuel saving. Oh, excuse me. That was not necessary. Yeah, see, like on a position like this is super easy to fuel save. See, he's slower than me, so, and it's in a spot where I cannot get a pass on him.
Leader pit road.
So he's already, now he's doing his full pit stop. So where he comes out is the real, where I need to figure out, because he's the fastest of the 2-stoppers.
Leader pit road.
And there's the other guy. I'm not sure who else is in pits. Let's see here, once we get around here. Got Daryl,
You're doing a great job, man.
Jaden Borg. So, Jaden Borg is the fastest of the guys who were double stinting. And he's back out on track, 10 seconds behind. And so now I just got to make sure that I keep that 10 seconds. Let's see here, I got 11 and a half laps of fuel remaining. That's going down slowly. I've got 10 laps left. So I've got almost 2 laps extra fuel
Clear if you need it.
than what I need, almost. But again, like I said, that was based off other things at the moment. So right now, really the only person I'm racing is Steven. And he's doing some heavy fuel saving right now. I know he is. But see, I can keep this pace. As long as I can keep this pace, I can just continue fuel saving, you know, until I have, you know, 3 laps extra fuel. If I know I'm not going to pass the guy in front of me, I'm not going to continue on. Oh shit.
One on the right side. Clear him, clear. Good man, might have walked on you on the front straightaway. Did you say something?
And see, Borgie he hasn't really caught up a whole lot. Same position on track, and that's been about half a second that he gained, if that. Not really, yeah, it's about the same. 9 laps to go, I have 10 laps of fuel left. So yeah, my fuel depletion is starting to go down. But, or my extra fuel, I should say. We both overshot the shit out of that. Now I'm starting to lose that time to Borg. Now it could be, you know, just part of the track, you know, whatever. So I'll wait to actually look at it later on.
On the left side.
He's probably going to use me as a
Still
draft.
there. You're clear him.
But that's the thing, I want to try getting away. And if I keep doing my current fuel numbers, I'm going to run out right at the end.
Nice and smooth. You're running second. You're doing a great job.
Actually, no, I'll have an extra lap of fuel. So, I mean, I can go pretty hard. But what I'm going to do is I'm still going to be saving just a little bit. Just in case. Because it's showing I have an extra lap of fuel. And Steven's going to want to run around me. And Jordan is saving a whole lot. He pitted way too early to save. He's going to have to go on a huge saving spree. He's going to want to get those numbers. There's a few things, if you want to learn about fuel saving, there's a few things that I'm doing on this track, or I'm doing to fuel save. So like right here is normally like a light throttle area. I'm just lifting completely off and then just hitting the brakes a little bit later. Another thing I'm doing is when I'm downshifting, I'm actually not hitting the gas pedal at all. So it's possible to do it. You just can't completely straight down into gears. You gotta actually, you know, let it go in. So like right here, you gotta let it be, you know, low on revs. That's another way to do it. As you can see, I'm probably gonna keep my time up just a little bit. Yeah, 2:04.67. I mean, that's pretty much close to what I was running as my best. Yeah, my best lap was a 6:72. Now, sometimes, you know, if you come down to a hard braking point like that, you'll need to use the gas to get it. Also, like if you're in a draft with somebody, if you're like right behind somebody, you can just kind of do like this, and that extra little bit's gonna pull you along. So that's what I do like when I'm following somebody. But I knew Stephen was going to be too slow for me to keep ahead of Borg, so I didn't want to follow him for too long, because he's trying to do a lot of fuel saving. I think Jordan has figured out that he's not going to be able to save enough, so he's started to go with it. Because he was only he got down to about 7 seconds, and now he's starting to pull away again. Once he realized that he had like a 14 or 15 second gap on me earlier. But now I'm just back on my Sunday cruise. So, for y'all who just showed up, I'm actually still saving just a little bit. We got 7 laps of racing to go, and I do not have enough fuel to make it to the end. I just now looked at it, so I gotta really hit home on the fuel saving there. I would run out of fuel on the backstretch, so I gotta keep my fuel numbers up. Actually, no. So no, I've got about 8/10 of a lap left of fuel. That's what I got. So I've got a little bit over a lap left. than what I need. So, but that's if I do continue doing this. But yeah, if you just showed up, I am fuel saving the entire race to kind of cut out about 4 or 5 laps worth of a pit stop I have to make. Borg behind me has already made that pit stop. He's made both of his pit stops. So what I'm trying to do is save a little bit of fuel so that when he catches up to me, because he's got speed on me, he's got pace. So when he does catch me, I'm not a sitting duck. So we're about to have 5 laps to go here in a minute. And when my spotter comes over to radio and tells me, you know, we got 5 laps of fuel left, that's when I know I have 5.5 laps of fuel. But iRacing, what iRacing does is it goes off your last 5 laps average of how you've been driving, and that's how it estimates your fuel numbers. If I remember correctly, I think it's your last 5. That's what gets your fuel numbers. And that little slide just cost me a whole lot. Oh, wow. That's not the line you want to take. Not at all.
5 to go. Concentrate. Let's finish this thing off.
So he still hasn't come over the radio telling me I need to pit. Steven's gone ahead and just taking it. Taking the hit.
Doing a good job. We'll be pitting here in a couple. We're way good on fuel, so go
So I have 5.5 laps of fuel left with 5 laps to go. So I have a half a lap of fuel when I cross the line if I continue driving like I am now. You just want to put that in perspective real quick. So. And also, what a fuel saver will actually teach you is being able to flow the corners faster and quicker and better. So you'll start to learn how to keep the pace up, so you're not using as much braking, so you're not slowing down as much. So you can learn how to be quicker through places like this part especially. You'll learn how to learn how to be quicker through that sector right there. I'm not sure if Jordan's going to make it on fuel or how he's going to do on his fuel. But as soon as Borg catches up to us, we got to go full out.
Leader pit road.
All right, so Jordan has pitted, so he's going to go ahead and sacrifice his pit. Or go ahead and do his pit job. So that he will lose out. And as you can see, I just ran a 4.7. What's the matter with my fuel? Still have half a lap of fuel left in the tank, which is good. So Jordan only lost 2 positions, so he's going to finish 3rd, bar nothing happens between any of us. Yeah, I know a lot of guys. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw a bunch of them early start dropping like flies. Don't think that half a lap of fuel is going to make it if I go full throttle now. So I'm still gotta hit my marks, my numbers. So we got 3 laps to go. Just yet. Because I don't know what the fuel burn is if I go, you know, 100%. That's the thing. I know I've got about 2 extra liters of fuel, which is not what I'm looking for. Oh, why is he gonna do that? You are an idiot, moron. Yeah, you better not do that. I have 2 laps to go with the 6 liters of fuel on each for each lap. Don't know if that's fuel burn or not.
More left. Left side. Still there.
Although I'm going for it.
Still there. Clear, clear, clear. Hi, bud. I'll go around here and pit this time. Pit this time.
Shit.
On your left. Clear.
Shit, my tires are gone. He's got newer tires than I do. No, actually, he doesn't. No, he does. His tire. God damn it, I fucked myself. What the hell is the car doing now? Car's done. Rear tires are just straight shot. There goes the race. Damn it. Not sure why the car just did that all of a sudden. Just not sure. I'll take the second place. Yeah, I mean, if I had another shot at it, I'd probably do it a lot better. But I think everything had to go your way for this to work out. But this will tell me my true pace. This lap right here. I'm sure he's not really driving it too hard. I think what it may have been is that the fuel emptied out and I just didn't adjust my brake bias. It's not something that I was thinking of because it's not something that really happens in this car. It happened a lot in the old car. Yeah. I just think when I got caught up in that traffic, once I came out of the pits, that just slowed me down a little bit too much. And then I just overdrove it. But, you know, I'll take a second. On board.
Yeah, good race, man.
Wow, that lap I was going
Checker.
all the way hard.
I hate fuel saving, so well done, guys. I'm obviously shit
Way
at
to
fuel
keep you out of
saving.
the game, bud. Good finish.
I tried fuel saving last race, it doesn't work here. Quicker just to do the 3 stops.
Yeah, I mean, I only took one pit stop though. I mean, had I not overheated the tires there, it would have been a really good race.
You're the guru of that shit, I can't do it. But I did a half-ass thing. I tried to save fuel where I should have just gone, and I was doing 209 lap times and stuff like that. Screwed it.
It was a waste of time saving fuel, it's crap.
I thought I did pretty well, but I also started saving from the start.
I find this track just wrecks your tyres too much.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, had I not mucked it up there at the end, my brake bias was just too far back. I think it would have been really good between us two because I had enough fuel to run you to the end. Or I was hoping so, at least.